Hi, stamping friends. It's Marilyn here at Stamping Creations with Marilyn, coming to you from Spruce Grove, Alberta, Canada. I try to get to you every Tuesday at 1:30, so hopefully you can join me, and if not, catch the replay or on YouTube, because I do upload the videos to YouTube after. I am having such an exciting day here in Spruce Grove today. Stampin' Up has introduced a free shipping for tomorrow. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. We also have from Stampin' Up 2 specials happening right now. One is the Hey Chick, which comes with 2 different stamp sets, 2 different die sets that go with them. Lots of great things being shown there. I'll show you where to find that in the catalog. And I'll share my website afterwards on this post so that you can go and have a look for yourself. I don't have those sets here to show you, but I do have a few others. The other set that is promoting right now with Stampin' Up is the Butterfly Brilliance, and I do have that set, the bundle. I have a class ready to go for anyone who purchases that set, that bundle from me. I will send you the free PDF and videos on 4 cards that I've made. So I'll show you some cards from there. I have 2 other bundle kits that are available for purchase, whether you purchase the bundle and get the PDF and video free, or whether you just want to purchase the PDF, you can do that as well. And if you subscribe to my newsletter, you would have already received information about that, links to register for those. And the link to my newsletter subscription is at the top of this video, so if you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you join me. So I'm going to turn you down to my desktop, show you a card that I think is quite neat to make, and show you a few of those pictures of those things I just talked about. So thank you for joining me, and just hang tough. I'll try not to make you dizzy. So that part, while you're waiting for me to get this set up, as you're aware, if you've looked at the calendar, tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. Is there anything special that you do or traditions that you have to do with St. Patrick's Day? We don't in our family. We're kind of not Irish heritage of any kind, but I know lots of you are. So I'd just love to hear what kind of traditions that you have and that come from that St. Patrick's Day. I don't remember. I know we took it in school, but I can't quite remember what all was the reasoning was for it or anything. So, like I say, share with me, please. So, first of all, the free shipping. This is just to show you it's only tomorrow. For spending $65 or more, you get free shipping from Stampin' Up. So, a great deal. They very, very seldom do that. So it's awesome if you need maybe just a package of paper, maybe you just need some adhesive, things like that, that you wouldn't normally buy 1 of or 2 of because of the shipping. This is the day to do it. That's for tomorrow. The other thing they have going that I mentioned was the Hey Chick promotion, which is on page 52 of your catalog. There is a Hey Birthday Chick stamp set here, and the bundle or the promotion that they have right now, it's not in the catalog, but they do have dies that go with this, as well as in 2017 they had a Sale-A-Bration set called Hey Chick that was very popular. So they have brought it back with dies to go with it as well, and they do coordinate. They've used the same character or chicken characters, I'll call them, in each set, but they're just positioned differently, so you've got lots of possibilities. So a great bundle there. The Butterfly Brilliance bundle. This is my promotion that I'm doing. If you purchase the bundle, I will send you the free tutorial and video, or you could just purchase the tutorial and video. And this comes as a bundle of a stamp set and dies, which are carrying over to the new catalog that comes out on May 4th, but also now you could buy designer paper and a wood grain paper and the whole thing as a bundle there. So just to give you a preview of that. This is the stamp, and it's one stamp. I don't have it in here. It's busy being used somewhere. The dies, the paper is awesome because the one big die, which I have under this pile of cards that I'm going to show you. This is the one big die. It cuts out all of these in one swoop out of the paper, and you get 8 sheets of each paper in that package. You also, if you cut it out of white, you have a stencil that you can certainly do some background coloring for your butterflies. Then as well in the die set, you get all of these individual butterflies. So great possibilities, great value for your money with that set. And these are the cards I've made to go with the bundle that anyone that buys the bundle will get the PDF and video. Just some different ways of using those sets. So that's those. And then I've also, because we're running into the end of a catalog season, we have retiring colors. So I have taken the 5 retiring colors and made cards using the butterflies with that. So we have Pretty Peacock, Rococo Rose, it's a blue, obviously, a blue, Seaside Spray. Had to cheat and look at my ink on the shelves. Terracotta Tile, and the Purple Posy. There is no ink available for it, but the cardstock and the ribbon, designer paper, that kind of thing are available. So another use of those butterflies. And the other sets that I have, I'll just quickly show you. I won't spend a lot of time. I have the Sweet Strawberry bundle. So these are the cards that I have in my PDF and my video for those. And the Pretty Perennials bundle, same deal, only 3 cards, bright spring colors, done with that set. Lots of possibilities out there that you'll find on Pinterest and Facebook, that kind of thing as well. So remember the free shipping for tomorrow. If you have an order, you'd like to place it online, I'd appreciate you using my host code if it's under $200. If it's over, you get the host rewards. If you want to have me place an order for you, please get it to me today so that I can make sure it's in there for tomorrow. So here is the card we are going to make. So if you have any questions, comments, please put them below the video. I probably can't catch them as I'm going through it, but I'll certainly go back to it afterwards and answer all your questions. Would love to hear where you're coming to us from, maybe what you've been doing with spring like. What would you, if you could travel anywhere right now, with COVID wasn't limiting us, where would you like to travel for a spring holiday? Let me know. I'd love some ideas. So this card, as you can maybe figure out, is made with just 3 hearts punched out and put together to form like a shamrock. So I'm going to show you that along with how I embossed it afterwards, and I think it gives it a really good finish on the paper. I'm using designer paper from the Brights. These packs come 6 by 6. They're in the different color families, so you've got everything that matches again, like your ink and your paper. And designer paper, of course, has 2 sides, so you have, I'll show you what I did to get that. And I don't have any more of this paper left, but I do have this, so I can use this side. So I'm going to take it's a 2-inch strip. So because it's 6 inches, you would have 3 strips of that. And if you use this heart punch, the plain one, you can see that it does punch out. And then if you turn it like that, you can get more out because you can go closer. And I can get all 3 of them. Do have to hold it left-handed, which is a little tricky sometimes, but that way. And there's exactly what you would have left over, so not much wastage on that. To make the stem, I wanted it curved, and I'm not a great artist for drawing. And so I thought, well, you know what, we have this that's curvy. This is from the Curvy Dies. I had them here a minute ago. I'll show you the piece. Which is a set that was introduced early for the mini catalog. So it has a few other curve pieces on it as well, but I like this one because it has the little holes in it. So I took it and it only has one cutting edge. If I can show you, try not to get this edge along here is the cutting edge. So I cut it, first of all. I don't know if I turn it the right way. I cut it. And then all I did was I lifted it up and I laid it there and run it through the Big Shot again. So yes, I did cut another piece here that's, I don't know, it's over there somewhere. But I have my stem, which is all that I wanted that for anyway. So I have that piece now. I have my 3 hearts that I'm going to make a shamrock with. I have my Granny Apple Green card base, which I think maybe I've mentioned before, but I have been using my scoreboard for doing the scoring. And I find it does a better job than my paper trimmer. Paper trimmer will work, but I really like how this, the scoreboard does it. I have my white layer, and I'm going to stamp Have a Lucky Day, which to me is a St. Patrick's Day verse, words, greeting from Itty Bitty Greetings. So this is a two containers of little stamps, and there's Have a Lucky Day. So you can see lots of different choices, different fonts. Has a graduation one, we don't often see that. Retirement we don't often see. Showered with Love could be a shower, could just be love. Happy Anniversary. Many thanks. I have a database that I keep a list of my products in, my stamps and tools, so I hopefully don't double buy. And in that I have listed the words out of sets so that I can do a search and come up with anniversary would be one that I would be looking for sure. I've stamped my lucky day, and you might have noticed that I have my stamp kitty corner on the block. For me, that helps so that I'm lining up the stamp when I stamp instead of lining up the block, which I might have mounted my stamp on inaccurately, not straight, however you want to call it. So I've got that done. Next step I would do is arrange my hearts to hopefully look like a shamrock, and I think I'm going to start with my center one. That one I didn't have the centers meet, and I've done a few others since then, and I think having them meet in the center is a little bit better. And I'm going to take this and line it up so that that's in the center. Do you see what I did? I don't know if you can see. I've got from 8 to 12, so 4 inches, so my center is at the 10. So I do use the grid paper lots for that type of arranging my items. Then I'm going to, and I don't want it off the edge, but I don't want it over too much, overlapping too much either. So just an arrangement of leaves. And if you've ever been out, I know on the farm where we grew up, we had all kinds of clover, and it was always a game to go out and look for a 4-leaf clover. As you can see, this one is not, it's not exact, but that's okay. And we found 3-leaf clovers, lots. We found 4-leaf once in a while, but they were never identical. So mine aren't identical either. The paper, of course, like I said, it has 2 sides. You could use whichever. I'm going to use the lightly mottled size. So on this one, I think I want it to go like that. I am going to just hold my finger there so that I don't put glue any lower than that. I did try, just so you know, on one other one I did, I tried using the tape runner, and it was wider than what the strip I had cut. So therefore I had glue I had to try and remove afterwards. So I decided for me, this was the best. You can do whatever works good for you. This would be ideal to use your adhesive sheets behind. And then I'm going to place it, if I can, just tuck it under that edge and curl it where I want it. So there is my Shamrock card. And I do have a little bit of glue there, I can feel it, but hopefully it'll dry. Then I can trim it. What do you think? Let me know. I'd love to, if you're going to make a card similar to this, or any card you would make for St. Patrick's Day, please share it, post it at the bottom of this video. And if you're watching on YouTube, just let me know about it and share it with me, and I can post it over on the Facebook page if you're not on there with me. So then, after I did that, I took it and ran it through the old rolled paper embossing folder. And these are sheets that I keep in there just to show you the pink is just regular cardstock. These I took the cinnamon cider and I put ink on, actually on the embossing folder, and ran them through and got different intensities of color. But I love them both, and I just haven't used them yet, so they're there. So when you use a thicker embossing folder like this, you do have to read the plates that come with the cut and emboss to know what to use. And what I've started doing is writing on here. The blue plate was the old to do with the Big Shot, but on the cut and emboss it's plates 1 and 4. So that relieves a little bit of my stress as to, okay, what do I do? How do I do it now? So I'll bring in my cut and emboss machine. I have the plates numbered 1 and, if I turn it around, 4. And that's all that's needed. So you place that. I'm going to line this up with the line at the bottom that comes on that. Try to hold this in the light so you guys can see it. And I didn't add, you certainly could add glitter to this card, but I felt that the color was, and the impression folder, the embossing, I really liked when I opened it up. And look at that. Isn't that great? The other thing that it does when you do this after the fact is your adhesive is going to stick now because you have glued it together. So that is ready to go on there. And I can just use liquid glue because it has the raised surfaces here, and you want the glue to wiggle its way inside, of course. All over that. And then I can place it on my card base. So, are there any other, share with me, any other punches that you know of that can be used to create, I know there's lots of characters that we can do with punches, but something as simple as this, it was fairly straightforward, and like I say, you could certainly add some ribbon, maybe. You know what, I'm going to add, if I can find it quickly, gems, just a gem. I have my embellishments stored like this, just on the other side of the room here, so it's easy to grab something like this. And let's just check it out and see. Oh, I like the clear ones. And that's how I design a lot of things is, okay, this will look good here, let's try that. That'll be my gem. And while I have it here, I might as well put one on this one as well. The other thing that having the gems in a case like this is I know that I have a couple extras of those, so I don't need to order them for my free shipping thing. But there will be lots of other things that I'm sure I will need. I know that I need some paper, and adhesive is always in need in my part of the stamping world. So let me know if there's anything you would like me to design and show you. I spend lots of time looking for it, and I'd love to have something to look for specifically. If you say, I need a fun fold card that does this, I need it for a birthday, I need it for an anniversary, and anything you'd like to see done with the butterflies, I'm having a great time with them. So we'll continue working with them, and looking forward to hearing from you and seeing your comments, your concerns, and keep in touch. Let me know how everything's going. Take care. Bye now.